Thanks for your interest in this video prepared by AN Immigration Services and Consulting. The purpose of this video is to assist you to apply for your first subclass 485 temporary graduate visa in the post-study work stream as a primary visa applicant only from the 1st of March 2024. The content is prepared for reference and discussion only. Please seek professional advice about the content in this video. This flowchart is prepared in accordance with relevant legislations. All references to the relevant legislations are stated in the blue and purple areas on the left-hand side. If you like the content, please like and share this video and subscribe to our channel. The red lines in this flowchart are an answer no to the question in a decision step. By following this flowchart, you will have some ideas of what is required of you to apply for this visa. Let's start. For any visa applications, always ask yourself whether there are any visa conditions, act-based or regulation-based restrictions that will stop you from applying for the visa. There may not be any such restriction, or the restrictions may not apply to you. However, it is the awareness of any relevant restriction which is important. There are 2 steps to apply for this visa. The first step is to submit a valid visa application. If your application is not valid, your application will not be successful even if you meet all visa eligibility criteria. In order to submit a valid visa application, you must be under 50 years of age at the time of application. You must apply for this visa onshore. That is, you must apply for this visa in Australia. You must nominate only one stream, the post-study work stream. As you need to apply for this visa onshore, you need to have certain immigration status to be eligible. You can be a current holder of a subclass 500 student visa, or a substantive visa or a bridging A or B visa. You must hold a subclass 500 student visa or have held that student visa as a primary visa holder at any time during the 6 months immediately before your visa application. Also, you hold or have held that student visa not as a foreign affairs student or a defense student. Your application for that student visa was made on or after the 5th November 2011. That student visa is always your first student visa you have ever held. This requirement is to ensure that all post-study work stream applicants have been subject to genuine temporary entrant provisions assessment, which was introduced on the 5th of November 2011. If you had a subclass 500 student visa cancelled, you would only be able to apply for this visa if the department's decision not to revoke the cancellation has been set aside by the Administrative Appeals Tribunal. You need to apply within 28 days after being notified of the decision from the Administrative Appeals Tribunal. There are very limited circumstances in which you can submit a paper application form. If you are authorized to submit a paper application form, please ensure that you follow strictly the required submission requirements from the department. Most of the applicants will need to use Form 1276 as an internet application. The visa application charge is $1,895 as of the 1st of March 2024. If you have submitted a valid application, the department will process your visa application, assessing whether you meet all visa eligibility criteria. The second step is to check whether you meet all visa eligibility criteria. If you have held some specified visas, you will not be eligible to apply for your first subclass 485 temporary graduate visa in the post-study work stream. The specified visas are Subclass 476 Skilled, Recognized Graduate Visa, Subclass 485 Temporary Graduate Visa in the post-study work stream or in the graduate work stream. Please note, this flowchart is about your first subclass 485 temporary graduate visa in the post-study work stream and not your subsequent application for the same visa. The English proficiency requirement does not apply to you if you hold a valid passport issued by some countries. The countries are the United Kingdom, the United States of America, Canada, New Zealand, or the Republic of Ireland. If you do not hold any of the above-mentioned passports, you will need to undertake a specified English language test. The following English language tests are specified. An International English Language Test System test. A test of English as a foreign language internet-based test. A Pearson test of English academic. A Cambridge English Advanced. Or an occupational English test. You need to undertake the test within 3 years before your visa application. In terms of the score that you have to achieve, we have provided the link to the relevant legislative instrument at the end of this video, where you can check the required scores for all the specified English language tests. Within the 12-month period before your visa application, you had applied for an Australian Federal Police check. This police check requirement also applies to any accompanying family members who are at least 16 years of age. At the time of application and decision, you had adequate arrangement for health insurance. There are various public interest criteria that you have to meet. In particular, the character and health requirements. If you have been previously in Australia, you also need to meet specified special return criteria. These special return criteria will depend on the circumstances under which you previously departed from Australia. Any accompanying family members included in your visa applications also need to meet certain public interest criteria. These criteria are called one fails, all fail criteria. This means that if any accompanying family members do not meet those public interest criteria and special return criteria, you will not be successful in your visa application. As of the 1st of March 2024, there is no limit on the number of subclass 485 visas that can be granted. You need to hold a specified qualification. These specified qualifications are: bachelor degree, bachelor, honors, degree, master's by coursework degree, master's by research degree, master's, extended, degree, or doctoral degree. Each qualification was conferred or awarded by an educational institution which is registered on the Commonwealth Register of Institutions and Courses for overseas students. You can check whether your educational institution is registered with the government at the link provided at the end of this video. Your educational institution also needs to offer courses at the bachelor's degree or level and above. An educational institution can be an Australian university or a non-university education provider. You need to satisfy the Australian study requirement within 6 months immediately before your visa application. Thanks for watching this video. If you like the content, please like and share this video, and subscribe to our channel.